जिसे नहीं भी किया कि आज के दर्शन किए होगी और वो तो ऐसा लगता है जैसे हस्तिनापुर को भुला चुके हैं। आज जैसे सेनापति को देखते हुए
But looking for the first ever World Cup tournament success for him with Arsenal, the timeless Kevin De Bruyne, well, after almost a decade as the third top scorer of all time. He's 34th. At the microphone, Darren Ray here on Fox. This incarnation of Belgium, still more than a Spanish Cairo.
They can get between their players. De Bruyne, City, give waiting. Ashes and Mo Salah and any number of players.
Fati to try to get on with it. An exquisite flick here. Goy. Plays for Lille. Quick ball. Get it.
उसके बिना जीवन संपूर्ण नहीं है।
Play through like that
आप
with the
युवराज के
pace
जन्म की
of the
प्रतीक्षा
players
कीजिए।
we're talking about.
उनका जन्म लेते ही महाराज को इस आनंद सागर से पार कर निकलना है।
Not true.
He's on a time run.
To ride the challenges on an arm and a
राजा में परदेश पिता मान रहे हैं साहब मेन तो मला असते ना पूरा रोल
Play against him. He gets in certain positions and then as a keeper, as a
action. Zico. Right close at the initial 11. Iran against New Zealand. French starting at 5. Nicolas Onana committing himself. Robustious play from him. Chofu. Soccer City. All the way to the ears of the NESN
उसने रहने तो रात पार सामान लाता
glimpse there of one of the twins. This World Cup come waiting for the first goal in this end of the game, just like old times. Good play from Salah. Strung it out there from Kevin De Bruyne. 10 minutes on the stopwatch. Initially 3 languages, German not as widely spoken. The test there from Brandon Michele. This defensive centre for Belgium.
happened in the friendly against Brazil. They want to lure that press. They're
Advisories in the area. Doesn't become possible. Trying to react. So quick enough. It was again showing for it. De Bruyne.
going to get tight to it.
Stick it to there. Used to think of him as more of a false nine.
They want to press. Danger of being pulled to his right, but from the other side of the pitch.
Targeted kicking there. Spain in Atlanta. Remarkable performance by Rosinho, the keeper. That's Belgium. Red Devils, as they're known.
Not a natural up and absence. Right back is so
मैंने वचन दिया था
compared to
Certainly when you look at the Africa Cup of Nations down the years, protection-wise,
हाँ मैं
expensive.
तो तुमसे कभी कोई प्रश्न करूँगा
Share this game as Egypt stay at home a bit more. And again, Omar Marmoush was waiting in the centre with the
यदि
arm
मैं
raised onto
समय
the
में होता
flank there
तो
by
जो दृश्य मैंने अपने
Shadow
दिखा है
Kick.
उसे देखता मेरी आंखें पथरा गई परंतु हस्तियों को नरेश शांतन के पास तो मेरी आंखें लगी है ना वो तो केवल पिता का
Sarr.
उनका दिखा वायदा है किसी तरह उस शक्ल को स्वीकार करने पर तैयार नहीं जो अब इस्राइल की
The footsteps of his dad. There was the goalkeeper for Egypt at the night position.
just didn't quite get it right.
नदी में बहा दिया मौन रहने के लिए वचनबद्ध गंगा उनके मौन को अपनी मुस्कान की चुनौती देती चली गई
Was a short hop from Brussels.
परंतु मैं तो शांतनु के दूसरे पुत्र का भी जानता हूँ
Wonderful strike. Egypt in the lead against Belgium.
एक मिनट भैया भी पूछो एक दूसरे तभी नहीं बहा जाएंगे ना
Egyptian. Well, it's something special. And I'm sure any Egyptians just coming in off that left-hand
मतलब
side wants to step onto his right foot. To go to reverse gear. Spinning the clock for more than a decade. Stinos Stadium making the move forward from the left back.
इनसे रहता नहीं है हमारा वो तो जब सवाल क्या है तब जब दूसरे का हम आपस में गंगा मारने के हैं क्योंकि तब तो करने वाला पता तो दोनों तो जब 20वें किताब में टाइम पर वो सवाल कर दे तो गंगा माँ वैसे दूर चल गए
Talking about it in the studio earlier, game against another African side. He wiped the floor with Tunisia in France. There's Tielemans. Tielemans. Didn't come in the end. Rudy Garcia's side up on excellence in the final warm-up game.
नाम का दीजिए
Just drifted out of the game the last few minutes.
Options to go high, Trossard to drop inside.
Something of a roving commission. So much goes through him. The Egyptian king. Forward to that conversation can be interesting. Keep the ball moving here.
Wiping people out on the side of the pitch like this.
Seen too much from him. Marbush, said the same about him. Egypt looking for their first ever match win. First half as
Attack that he wanted. Wide, it's more hopeful vision for him there. Sure, making the challenge. No contact with the ball brings him down.
They took the way in the pass, which was intended for him, and yeah, that was a sign, a very good fit for this group of players. They came to that end, trying to take this one. In the air by Fatou Kassour. Stadium. Spin of the ball. Striker. And Belgium pick it up a notch or two. Certainly new team effort by Egypt. Just as it was all full of feet there from Doku. In counter-attacking mode.
Pepper's injured off the pitch, and there's a great big hole where the setup.
Still has it. Marbush. Can easily have gone in. Jeremy Doku onto the feet. Close to him. Machine this time and very congested. And without a goal, need to change things. Zico in possession. Marbush beside him. Marbush. So the ball will be delivered this time. It was The reminder about the World Cup they produced this time.
आपकी इसी दुर्बलता से भी
Central position.
शक्ति का कोई न कोई अंक अवश्य टूटेगा। अरे मेरा तो सही है, मैं तो सही बोला, पर मानने को मन नहीं करता। नदी का तो गंगा जी में क्यों ना हो, पर कोई माँ अपने बच्चे को इस तरह बहा सकती है? यहाँ तो स्वयं ममता की गंगा होती है भैया। ममता मनाने की विशिष्ट नहीं है, और क्या? माँ को ऐसे लक्षण से नहीं होते, वो तो करते तीन लाख मुझे बहा चुकी है। भैया राजनेता के कुछ विचार तो सुनो, समाचार तो वही है। चौथा तो मेरा कहना है, महाराज की दशा देखी नहीं जाती। अभी दशा क्या? कोई बच्चे अकेली महारानी को छोड़ेंगे? फिर महारानी से पूछते क्यों नहीं? अगर यही हाल रहा तो महाराज के हाथ से मंच की रेखा भी जाती रहेगी।
Engrossing contest.